I didn't care if my mother was going to come to school to beat me and carry me. Women are wicked, especially when they don't like you and they just want to use you. It's over for you, just forget about it. I was drunk for 2 days. After exercising, we will now walk to where we will look for cab that will take us to a restaurant to go and eat pounded yam. What's up guys? Yay, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a new video, but this is a continuation of my college experience. Oh my god. So this is a continuation of my college experience. I know in the previous video I did more like how my academic year went and not exactly like the other part. So of course I went to school and I had fun, I had mad fun, I had experiences, but I'm just going to share some of the experiences I had with you guys. Well, most of them that I can remember. If this is your first time of stopping by, you're very welcome. Please do well to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. So I'm going to be doing my makeup, but that's not the basis of today. So I'm not going to be showcasing products or anything. I'm just going to be doing my makeup while I talk, and I'll try to keep this video as short as possible and speed up the makeup at some point. And yeah, I'll be talking more on relationships, friendships, things that went on in school basically. So I'm just going to go from one story to another. It's not going to be in any particular order or in any trend whatsoever. I'll just say the story as they come and as I remember. So let's start while we're still talking. So college was really fun for me, I must say. I had really nice experiences. So I'm going to start with relationships. Yeah, I know that's what you want to hear. You're so nosy. You're so nosy. I got into my first relationship when I was in like 200 level, like first serious relationship. When I was in 100 level, like I told you guys in the previous video, I wasn't really in tune, so I was just taking my time and all. In my second year in school, and it actually was a nice relationship. Like it was good. It taught me quite a lot because he was a really nice guy. That relationship just had to end. Like it was all well and good. It's not like anything was bad. I just felt like, man, I needed to explore. Like at this point, I can't just be tying myself down in a relationship. Yeah, that's what I just really felt. So I just decided that, man, I needed a break. So I got out of it and just wanted to explore, meet new people, because I just felt at the time I wasn't meeting new people, I wasn't making friends. I just felt I was just in a relationship. So I just felt like, and besides I was very young, I was like 16, 17. So yeah, so moving on, I remember, so let me give you guys one gist. So I remember back then when I was in 200 level, my second year, my friend, because if you remember in the previous video I told you guys I had a friend who used to stay in the hostel, so I used to go to her room, go to her hostel like most of the time. So there was this time like her friend was having her birthday party, so she invited me, like, let's go for the party and all. Mind you, that was the first time I was going to the club ever, like in my life. So I was actually excited. I was looking forward to it and all, because I mean, club, everybody is freaked about that when you're young and you want to go party for the first time. Why am I talking like that? So went for the party. I remember very well that night, like the place was far and we left very late. Like I was so scared because it was my first time, so I was like, man, God, what if something happens? Like so many negative thoughts were just running through my mind, because what will I tell my parents? What if I get kidnapped? What if so many things were just running through my mind that night. Then I now got to the club, but it was a club, but the thing is, like, the place was really far shy. It was like in the outskirts of the city. It was that far. So we got there now, and apparently she like rented the whole place, like she rented the whole club just for her birthday, for her and her friends. So they weren't, so more people weren't, like, it wasn't a general clubbing per se. So she got the place, so it was just her birthday that was happening there that night. So I got there, I was all excited and all, because I mean my first time in club, but I didn't really, I would say I enjoyed it and I didn't enjoy it at the same time, because it was just me and friends. Then it wasn't exactly the club experience, because club experience you meet a lot of people, not really meet, but like a lot of people in the club and all, but this one was just you and people you know. And after we partied in the club, we now went to like the house where to stay or something, like into the next morning. Mind you, this was late already. This was like 3 a.m. ish. So we went to the house now, and when we got there, we now started playing games. Like we were not ready to sleep at all. So we now started playing games. I think we were playing truth or dare. Then I started drinking. No, that's how I started drinking. No, who sent me? And it was Jack Daniels.
Distillery in America. Jack Daniels set the bar for Tennessee whiskey.
That was what made me hate Jack Daniels till tomorrow. I can't use my eyes to look at Jack Daniels. I'll just be irritated out of my mind. I was drinking and I got drunk, like drunk. So I was just thinking, because that was even the first time I was getting drunk. Like that was the first time a lot of things were just happening at a go. So I got drunk. So I was just thinking, okay, by the time I get home, like by morning rather, like when I'm on my way back to school or something, I would feel better, man. So I thought. Then the thing is, okay, so when engineering, so you have to do like practicals, and the practicals you have to do, you go and fill your report, your logbook, then submit it the next morning before 10. I had done the assignment. Yeah, I did the assignment before I left I filled my logbook before I left the hostel, because I knew that like it won't be possible that I will party, come back and be able to do my assignment. So I just did it. I don't even think I finished it. I just did some of it, but I answered the majority. So I filled it before I left the hostel, and I was to submit it that morning before 10. So we left for school pretty early. We left for school at like 6 a.m. and that's how we now left for school. I was still drunk as fuck. I bet I wasn't the only one who was drunk. Okay, no, my friend wasn't drunk. My friend wasn't drunk. Yeah, remember, she wasn't drunk, but me, I was drunk, sha. So now, that's how we now left for school. We got to school, and I was like, man, and like I was in a really bad shape, and it was my friend that was looking out for me anyway. So I was like, I have practical to submit. I have practical to submit. They're like, that can't do something for you. The thing is that nobody can submit for you. You have to submit it to yourself. You have to submit to yourself, because I think they signed. I went to the hostel, then I showered. I had to shower just so my head can clear a bit, but it did not work. So I left the hostel really drunk. Like I keep saying drunk because I was that drunk, like it was really terrible. So I left the hostel and I went to my faculty to submit my report. So that day I was just like, I would just submit my report and go back and just rest. Like I won't go for class or anything, because I think that day was a Wednesday. Okay, I hadn't drawn my graph. So that was how I went to class, because I wanted to draw my graph. And without graph carries a lot of mark. So I went to class now to draw graph. So in class, I didn't really have much friends. I just had very few friends, and most of them were guys. So there was this my friend there. We had a spot where we used to sit. So I went into class. I was just trying to like hold myself together and all, because I was out of my mind. So I walked into class. Then I supposedly went to meet Imwell. Then I saw him. Then I hugged him. Then I went forward. I walked forward, and I saw Imwell again. I was like, wait, did I not just see you and hugged you at the back? He was like, me? No, it's not me. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, I hugged a wrong person. Then I was like, shit. Like, it was then I realized that I had messed up. Then I realized that okay. Then I went back, because I think I left my logbook with the person, like on the person's table. So I went there, and I now like I now looked at the person really well, and I realized, and that was Emil's friend. So I was like, oh my god, shit, I messed up. So I just acted like nothing happened. I just took my logbook and just went back, because me and the guy, we don't even talk on the norm, but we know each other. Like, it's just one of those people you see passing by, hi, based on it's your friend's friend, just a mutual friend. Like, you guys don't really talk or anything. It was weird as fuck. Like, I'm very sure the guy would have been like, this girl is crazy. So I went to meet like, man, see what just happened though. I hugged your friend thinking it was you. And funny enough, they actually looked alike somehow. So probably in my drunk state, I thought that was Imo. So I was like, I hugged someone else. So the guy was just, my friend was just laughing at me. He was like, I was like, man. He was like, what happened? Like, I should give him gist and all. What is wrong with me and all? So I told him, just need to, I'm drunk. I mean, I just need to submit this thing and leave class. So that's how I was just able to submit. Then my boyfriend, then he was so sweet. Then he came to get me. Then he was the one that took care of me. Mind you, I was drunk for 2 days. Like, who gets drunk for 2 days? It was that bad. That's why I hate Jack Daniels. Like, I don't even like thinking about it. It was that bad. Like, for months I still had this smell like in my nose. But yeah, that was one of the experiences, fun experiences. At least now it's fun. Then it was embarrassing. Well, that was my most embarrassing moment in school. I would say, like, the guy must have thought I was crazy, like I was out of my mind. That was one of my most embarrassing moments in school. But I'm glad, like, it was just a few people, probably him and the people around that just knew what was going on. It was not like in front of a crowd or something. I had a series of friendships, but most of my friendships were like friends of friends. I didn't really have friends like that. I just had a few friends. The thing is, I actually had like 1 or 2 friends in school, but then those friends had friends who had friends that had friends that have friends. So you just know how it goes. So you now have acquaintances, you now have a lot of people you talk to. When I moved to Keystone, I know I told you guys about Keystone in my last video, so if you haven't watched my college experience part 1, do well to go and watch it, so that some of these things I'm saying you will understand what I'm saying actually. So when I moved to Keystone, then I had a friend, my best friend actually. So we used to do, I don't know, at some point, okay, we're eating a lot, so we're getting fat. Okay, let's start jogging. So where our hostel was, it's like down inside space. So there's a place they call Blocks. We'll jog from the hostel. We'll jog from the hostel to Blocks, then from Blocks to like staff quarters. But like, we won't go find staff quarters. We'll go to like be something. There's just a way it is. If you went to university, you understand what I'm saying. So from Keystone, we jog to Blocks. When we get to Blocks, we do some exercise, like some stretching and all of that. Then would now jog to staff quarters, where we would see cab. So go to Matt Ice, Matthias is a restaurant. This is just really stupid and crazy, because after exercising we will now walk to where we will look for cab that will take us to a restaurant to go and eat pounded yam. So what was that the point of jogging? And you know the funny thing? The thing is that when we go to do our exercise, it will be like around 7-8, so it's still kind of early. Then we usually don't spend more than like 30 to 45 minutes exercising. So let's say let's just say we go out at like 8 for our workout. So when we go out at 8 and we spend 45 minutes, so the time is done. The time is 8:45 when we're done. But we must go to Matt Ice from there. So we will take a cab to Matt Ice. So when we get to Matt Ice, at that time Matt Ice have not opened. They are open like, but they don't have food yet. So we will wait for them to cook. We will wait for them to cook the food, then serve us. How stupid can we really be? Like, that is just crazy. So we don't argue, we'll patiently wait for them to cook the food, and most of the time that early morning is usually pounded yam or rice we are eating after all that workout. And we went on that for about a week or so. Then we officially gave up that, oh no, fit farm is not for us. Like, oh my god, thinking about it now, and that's like the most stupid thing I've done in my life. But those were fun times anyway. Like, looking back, it's just, see the way I'm smiling, because it's just giving me joy. It's bringing back memories. So back then as well, I know, like, me and my friend let me give you people this gist there. Oh my god, this is something else. I'm not even supposed to be doing makeup talking about it. I'm supposed to be looking in the camera and talking about it, because thinking about that day was something else. So this is my same friend, my bestie. Like, we did most things together. Like, everybody who knew me in Uniben knew her. Like, they used to call us sisters. We were that close, and anybody who knew her knew me. You get. So there was this Saturday, my mom called me. I hadn't gone home in a long time. Mind you, my house was close to school. My house is close to school, so I was just staying in school based on why would I be going from home in school in university? So I was staying in school, but my house was like 200 naira transport fare from my hostel. So inside school, like, if I take a cab from my hostel to main gates, that's like where, like, outside school, that's the 150 naira cab. Then from main gates to my house is 50 naira. Like, it's that close. It's really, really close. So anyway, I hadn't gone home in a long time, because usually back then I used to go home like every weekend. But then I was like, what is even happening? Sometimes I just like, let me just chill in school and just rest and have some time to myself and all. So that Saturday, I hadn't gone home in about 2 weeks or so. So my mom called me, like, she was shouting, like, she was ranting for me, like, I haven't come home since, blah 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 blah, this. And me, I don't like when they're shouting at me. It's very annoying. So she called me that day. I was actually praying my heart, because most times on Saturdays I just pray my heart that my mom doesn't come home or something. If she doesn't come home, cool, like, I have the weekend to myself. I'll just flex or be in my room chilling and all. So she called me that day now to come home and all. Then I was like, okay. So I told her I was coming. Like, I told her I was coming already. Then I told my friend that, man, I'm going home for the weekend. That was a Saturday. That was on a Saturday. So that weekend I was broke. We were both broke that weekend. Like, we were extremely broke. I had only 200 naira on me, just like exactly the transfer fare I needed to go home. But my own was that most of the time, like in school, I used to spend money anyhow, because I know that when I go home I will always get money. So exactly. So I was very broke that weekend. I just knew that, okay, if I go home, I was even like, I even have to go home because I'm broke. So I was like, okay now. So the idea was, I had 200 naira, so I would take 150 naira cab to go to main gate, which is outside school. Then I would take 50 naira to go to my house. So that was how I just estimated all of the money I had on me. I packed my things. I even packed clothes that I needed to wash and all, because most of the time I don't do laundry in school. So I saw the cab outside my hostel, so I took the cab. So when I took the cab now, everything was fine. Like everything was fine in the cab. Then we got to main gate where I was supposed to alight, and I gave the guy the 200 naira. So cab is 150. So what's expected of him? He's supposed to give me 15 naira change, right? Right. So only for me to get down from the cab, I gave this guy 200 naira. I was standing there waiting for my change of 15 naira now. So I was standing, you know when you're expecting something. So I was expecting my change. He drive off once. He was driving slowly. I was like, my change now. Like it was really, that was still embarrassing, but I don't know if people saw me because it was kind of a low-key thing. It wasn't really like I was shouting, give me my 50 naira. No, it wasn't like that. But I was like, my change now. This guy was like, which change? That he carried me from Keystone. Which change? So that was how he now drove off. That thing pained me. Like that thing hits the wrongest places in my chest. That thing pained my life. So I was really pissed. Like I was pissed, more than pissed. I was over pissed. So I called my bestie. I'm like, man, see what's happening. No, can you imagine this taxi driver? I didn't even know him. That was the first time I was entering his taxi and all. Because most times like have our own cab driver, so we just call them and all. But that day I was just like, to make things easy, let me just take any cab I see. I was like, see this guy that I don't know from anywhere. The guy just left with my change. Like, guy, I'm not going home again. I know I had the choice to go home. That means I had extra money on me to go home. But I was like, I must do this guy back. Because, see, let me tell you, my kind of person, I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in karma. I just believe that people can get away with anything. So, I just feel like if you have the opportunity, do the person back. That's what I feel. But yeah, people say it's not supposed to be so. Leave it for karma. You can't be so sure. Karma sometimes catch up with people, but most of the time people get away with stuff. So I was like, no, I'm not going to let this slide. I'm not going to let this one slide, because this one really paid me, because it was my right. It was my money. You stole from me. You took my money. You took my money just like that. So I was like, okay now. Then I told my bestie, I was like, see, I'm coming back to the hostel. I was like, see, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to take a cab to the hostel. You get dressed. Before I get there, I'll carry my bag to the room. You calm down. We'll enter the cab, go to main gate. We'll pay the guy off. Then we will wait in that main gate for this taxi guy. She was like, okay. She was game. It's like that one, she was bored self, so she was game on this one. She was game on my plan and all. At that point, I didn't care if my mother was going to come to school to beat me and carry me out of school. But although that was not going to happen, but my mom still did not even care at the end of the day. But I just fashed it. I was like, anything that wants to happen, I'm not going home. So I took a cab. I went to the hostel. Then she was dressed already, like she was ready for battle. So I told her the plan and all. Like I gave her the game plan, I gave her the breakdown of everything. See, when I mean you, I will finish you. Like I don't joke. If I mean you business, just don't get in my trap, because you won't like it. Although that's the past, I'm not like that now. I'm sweet and nice now, but before, if you try me, hey God. Okay, we did everything and we got to main gate. I think we got to main gate at about 6:30 to 7. Like it was getting dark. It wasn't even in the morning or afternoon, or these ones were happening. So it was getting dark. But like I was patient. I'm usually not the patient person, but that day I was patient. I was waiting for this guy. We're there for about an hour. No, we're there for more than an hour. So we were waiting and waiting. The guy wasn't like forthcoming. He wasn't forthcoming. I was like, man, this thing will not be in vain. No. But that's their pack, so he will definitely come. There's no way. Where is he running to?
Why are you running?
Finally, the guy came. Like when I say we're waiting for him, it's not that we're just waiting. We were looking at each car. We probably looked at over 100 cars in 1 hour. We were looking at each card because I know I crammed his plate number when he zoomed up that time. I quickly crammed his plate number and I knew what the car looked like. I know it was a Golf. It was a blue Golf. Volkswagen or Golf, I don't even know, but I know it was blue and it just had one funny shape. It comes like we stood in a place that when he comes we can instantly like alight to him and get in his car. We alighted at him, then he stopped. Then I can't remember what I think I said I was going to hall 1. Then he was like, do you have change or something? And we didn't, okay, yeah, it was like, do you have change? We didn't have change. And most times they don't want to carry you if you don't have change. So he was like, do you have change? I was like, I don't have change with that. It's 1K or so that was on me. I was like, that he does not have change. I was like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to 2 places. I'm going to what is it called? I'm going to hall 1, then hall 1 is like hostels, like where there are different hostels. So I was like, I'm going to hall 1, then from hall 1 I would go to engineering. So he was like, okay, we have change for 2 trips. I was like, alright. Then we entered. So I think I was sitting in front, then my friend was sitting at the back. We now got to hall 1. Then when we got to hall 1, I don't even know what we went to go and do at hall 1, except funny enough, because I usually don't even go to that side of school. I probably went to buy popcorn or just something ridiculous. So I was like, okay, take us to engineering. So he took us to engineering. Then when we got to engineering car park, I told him to take us to electrical building. So electrical is still in engineering, but like you have to drive all the way and go to the other side. So he now took us there. Mind you, this was like past 8 already, that all these ones are happening like at night. So obviously it's faculty now, so electrical was like a dead zone. So there was nobody there, the place was dark. Okay, when he now stopped us at electrical, I now came down. I was sitting at like the passenger side. So I came down, my friend was at the other side. So I waited for her to come to the other side so that just in case anything wants to happen, they won't catch her. They won't catch her, because if they catch her, I'll run, I'll leave her. So I waited for her to come to the other side before paying him. So when I got down, I was like, remember me? I was the one that you dropped at main gate and you took her 15 naira today. Then I took the money, like I took the 1K or 500 naira, I can't remember how much it was. Then I pieces it and I threw it inside the passenger seat. Then we ran. We ran as if our life depended on it. Like I've never run that quick in my life. So when we got to like inside electrical was dark, so you can't see inside electrical. So when I got inside electrical, I looked back and I saw that the guy had come down from the car. So I even thought that man, the guy wants to come after us and all of. So we just kept running. So we ran to SSQ. SSQ is like senior staff quarters. It's just behind electrical. And we had a friend who used to stay there. So we were running to his house. So when we're running, we now realize that like the guys come from electrical, because there's like a route from electrical to SSQ road. So it was like, we're like, man, the guy will catch us here. So luckily for us, as we got out of electrical, we saw our car guy. So we just stopped immediately. We're like, please take us to the hostel. Or so the guy took us. I think the guy was even like, why are we panting and up? We're doing exercise. So like that day was something else. So like you don't just the thing is, I would say it's not because I just wanted to be evil or anything. I hate being cheated. Like I don't like being cheated. That's something I don't like. You can steal from me, but don't cheat me. Like cheating is different from stealing from someone. Like I wouldn't feel it as much as when I know and you know that you're cheating me. So I hate being cheated. So that really like puts me off, and I made sure I did that guy back. I just made sure I took my revenge. Like you don't just go around cheating people knowing fully well. Like I didn't care. Like 15 naira is small. It's not like 15 naira was anything, but it was just the thought, like the action that guy took at the point that really put me off. It wasn't the money or anything. Besides, I gave him 1K that I saw in his car. So that's how it. So that was one of the stories, man. like we friends. We're not many, just 3 or 4 that were close that time. So we're going out, and one of our mutual friends' boyfriend got on the cab. For some reason, like, he used our cab because we took the cab. We're going out. We had plans already, so obviously we had money and everything sorted out. Everything sorted. So apparently, then he got on our cab and he used our cab. He was like, he wanted to get somewhere inside school, and also he wanted to get somewhere outside school on the same cab with us. So we're just like, okay, fine. So we just felt like, okay, since he's using the cab, okay, he's going halfway with us, so we'll just find a way to like share the expenses, or like he would sort the bill or something. I mean, are you looking for free cab? Oh please. I think we're going to swim that day or something. I can't really remember. I think we're going to swim, so we're going to town that day. So where he was going to, he was going halfway, like it was halfway from where we were going to. So what's the, like, courtesy demands, nothing comes free in life. He was supposed to contribute. He contributed, but I'm coming to that. He was supposed to contribute for that cab. Like, it's just what you're supposed to do. Like, why are you looking for free thing? So sure, that's how he got to his destination. Like, he stopped halfway. Then when he came down, he now gave the cab guy money. Then we now like asked the cab guy, how much did he give you? He said 100 naira. 100 naira. Like, oh my god, who even does that? Like, she felt so embarrassed, because how would you, it's not like we couldn't pay the cab. It was our cab. We're the ones who called the cab. But you getting on the cab, you joining someone else's cab, and it's not like he asked for help or anything in the first place, like he needed help or anything, but it's just courtesy. Nothing comes free in life. Like, split the bills, man. So instead of you to split the bills, like he split the bills, but what is 100 naira? Like, it's even better he did not even pay than giving 100 naira. Like, that was so embarrassing. I was even embarrassed on behalf of her, and I know that really like shook things in their relationship and all, because he embarrassed himself in front of her friends. Like, how can you even, what are you trying to tell her friends and all? But like, I just feel like guys can do better. You guys should do better. Like, don't be folding your hand. At least, even if you want to fold your hand, don't fold your hand in front of your friends, because just so that once you fold your hand in front of your friends, it's over. Just forget it. Because you know how girls can be. So fold your hand in secret. Don't fold your hand in public. There were these 2 guys. They were friends. They were in the same class. They were medical students. So one liked me and one liked my friend Cook. So when we're in the other one's room chilling, we would tell that other one to cook for us, and the guy would really cook for us. Like, it did not happen once, it did not happen twice, it happened on occasions. So probably the guy's eyes opened and man, these girls are scam. But like, funny enough, the guy is a really good cook, and he enjoyed cooking. So like, don't make it seem like we're evil or anything. He enjoyed cooking, and his food was actually nice. But I remember one day that we were going to church, myself and my friend, we were going to church. So girls are wicked. Women are wicked. This is for women. We told this guy to cook spaghetti, because we love spaghetti a lot. Like, we used to eat spaghetti a lot. So we told this guy to cook spaghetti that we're going to church, that when we come back we eat it. We even felt like we were just like catching trips and all. We were like, the guy was not cooking. Man, when we came back, our food was ready. Like, this is from women. Women have their days. I know they blame men a lot. Like, the only thing with men is that men cheat. But any other thing, man, women are wicked, especially when they don't like you and they just want to use you. It's over for you, just forget about it. So just use your head, man. Like, everyone has their fair share. In as much as we blame men a lot, women are still to blame. Like, everyone has their thing that they are doing. Everyone is wicked in their own way. It's just that men cheating is much more prominent and like it's much more out there than women. So I beg. It's just one of those things. Fine girls like us.
Fine boys like us. We will not to look for women like that. That they rush us. That they rush us.
This time, like, you know, you have friends of friends and friends of friends. So we had a lot of friends that used to kind of roll together. So we're in school hostel that I remember. I think it was a Saturday. It was actually a Saturday night. So in our hostel, like, there's a balcony upstairs. So sometimes you just go there to chill and play games and all. So that day we went there. We're probably up to 10 of it was probably up to 10 of us or something, or more. Say no, it was not more than 10, but we're up to 10. So somehow we just came out from our rooms and all. Then we're playing, we're catching trips, we're laughing, our voices were loud. Apparently we didn't even know, man, only for some men to just come and they're like, we should follow them. At first we were like, wow, these ones trying to use us to catch trips. Just felt like they were hostel, like one of all these hostel guys that are just probably fooling themselves at home. Only for them to say, you think they're not raising their voices. Like, we not actually realize that, wait, so this actually sounds like mature men, they are no boys. So apparently they were the security from the school and they told us that we were arrested. So not like arrested, not like we're handcuffed or anything, but they told us to go, that we should follow them to their office to come and write statements and all. So we first took it as joke at first, so, but man, it was not getting serious. So they now took us to Capitol. Capitol is where the VC's lodge is. So they have, and it's close to Keystone where we stay, and they have like a security quarter there, but like the main security place is that main gate. So they took us there, and the place is far, so we're trekking. We trek with them. Some of us what we were really short, because I mean we're in the hostel, so like we're in our comfort clothes, and all. Some of us wore bomb shorts, some of us wore just t-shirts, and we're like, okay, at least let's change now, because we're all girls. There was no boy, we're all girls. So we're like, at least let's change now, let's do something decent. They were like, will you follow us? Yeah, we should follow them. Go to security base. Mind you, this was like past 8 to 9. So that's how we followed them more. Now got there, they not told us they were harassing us. So like, you know how when you are detained, police will treat you. That's how they treated us, so like criminals. Told us to write statement with our names and mark number and all. That we are shouting, we want to bring the roof down, that the VC would hear us. We're like, how is the VC hearing us? Are we the only ones in the school? Because there are other hostels and obviously they'll be making noise and all. So like, this will just, you know how Nigerians can be now, they'll just want to use it to shine. So like, we should write statements. So all of us just like, we just shackled that we're not going to use our real name and all to write. But some people still use their real name to write. So me, I didn't use my real name and mark number. What did they decide to take it off? So at some point, they were even like that, they were calling the main security gates as the main gate, that they should come and pick us up and take us to, because at the main gate they have like a cell. I think some of us were even crying. They were crying, but based on our girls now, So they now told us to write statement, they were threatening our lives. Why were we shouting, and what were we doing at that time of the night? They now let us go. They now became nice to us and us. So they let us go. Okay, I think that day it was somebody that reported us from the hostel. I just remember now, because I think they were not suspecting one girl. I can't remember who that was. but I know they were suspecting her that she was the one that called security to come and call the popo on us. So she's a snitch. She, like, I think she was the one that was like, we're disturbing the peace of the hostel and all. So they came to whisk us away. But they let us go anyway, and nothing really happened after that day. So we just avoided all of that. That was pretty much it. That's how I got arrested. But not arrested, but yeah. School was fun. Like, I just feel like if you're in school, live your life in school to the fullest. Like, try to have as much fun as you can, because YOLO seriously. And when you leave school, you can't have that much fun again, because everybody is looking out for themselves, looking out for their life, trying to be something. Nobody has that time to be catching crews up and down. So please live your life, man. Live your life to the fullest. But man, at the end of the day, it's just part of the memories and just part of those things that happen in school. So if you're in school, live your life, my dear. Live your life to the fullest, but make sure you're doing the needful. Make sure you're balancing. If you haven't watched my part 1 of my college experience, make sure you tune in. I'll leave it in the description bar so you check it out, because I talked mostly about my academic year and like how it is and how to just go through school smoothly whilst gaining experience, gaining exposure, but still doing well in school. So check that video out if you haven't. And for this fun part, yeah, I really had fun. Like, I still have like a whole lot of stories to tell, but I think I'll save that for some other story times, because if I continue like this, we're not going to leave here. This video is already long as it is. So yeah, that's basically it.